Imagine Taylor Swift, one of the most successful artists of our time, sitting down with just a notebook and a pen. That's all she needs to turn scribbles and writings on her book into a chart-topping hit, a best-selling album, or a cultural phenomenon that millions of fans can't stop talking about. Let me ask you this. What if you could have her ability to turn your ideas into a smashing hit in whatever area you want in your life? What if you could apply the same strategies she uses to your own life to unlock your creativity, boost your productivity, and achieve your most ambitious goals? Let's face it, we've all been there, stuck in a creative block, overwhelmed by ideas, or just plain procrastination. But imagine if you could have an easy and proven blueprint to push past those blocks just like Taylor Swift does. That's what I'm sharing with you today, step by step. Whether you're creating something, launching a business, or simply trying to get more done, I'm going to show you Taylor Swift's secret formula for turning any idea into a massive success. You will discover the exact steps Taylor Swift takes from finding inspiration in everyday life to executing her ideas with laser-focused precision. And trust me, these strategies aren't just for pop stars. The strategies I will share with you are larger than that. They're for anyone ready to take their creativity and productivity to a life-changing level. Now let me show you the first key step in Taylor Swift's creative process. That is finding and harnessing inspiration from everyday life. Taylor Swift is known for drawing inspiration from the simplest, most everyday moments. Whether it's a walk through a park, a conversation with a friend, or even a fleeting feeling while driving down the highway, she sees potential songs and stories everywhere. But it's not just about having an eye for detail. It's also about being mindful and present in every moment. Taylor actively practices mindfulness, staying attuned to her surroundings and emotions, which allows her to capture the essence of what she feels and observes. Think about it. When was the last time you truly paid attention to your surroundings or let a passing thought become a source of creativity? Mindfulness actually isn't just a buzzword. It's the most critical tool humans have for unlocking creativity. It helps you notice those small details that others might miss, just like Taylor Swift does. Take a moment and think. What inspires you in your everyday life? Seriously, pause the video for 5 seconds if you must, and think if there is anything in your daily life that gives you new ideas. You can also check out the comments below to see what inspires other people. Going back to creativity, one of Taylor's greatest tools is her trusty notebook. She's known to jot down ideas whenever they come to her. Lyrics, phrases, or even just single words that spark an emotion. This habit of journaling allows her to capture fleeting ideas before they disappear. And this isn't just a habit for superstars. Journaling is a powerful practice for anyone looking to boost their creativity. By regularly writing down your thoughts, ideas, or even random musings, you're training your brain to think creatively and stay open to inspiration anytime and anywhere. Studies have shown that journaling can reduce mental clutter, enhance focus, and even improve problem-solving skills. The secret benefit of this technique is about freeing your mind to explore new creative avenues without the fear of losing those sparks of genius. So whether it's through mindful observation or the simple act of writing down your thoughts, Taylor Swift shows us through her success that inspiration is all around us if you're willing to see it and seize it. But here's the big problem that 99% of people fail to work. This next idea is what separates the leaders from everybody else. It's the tool that can make or break all your endeavors. This tool is how you can transform sparks into action that leads to real success. So how does Taylor Swift transform all her ideas into smash hits? One of the first things Taylor does with any idea is to refine it into a clear vision. She doesn't just jot down lyrics and hope for the best, but she approaches her creative process with the same focus and determination as a master strategist. Every song, every lyric, and every melody serves a purpose contributing to a larger, well-defined goal. Take her album, Folklore, for example. At first glance, it might seem like a collection of songs that Taylor wrote during quarantine, but it's so much more than that. Taylor didn't just throw together a set of tracks, but she carefully crafted an entire narrative universe. Each song was designed to fit within a specific theme, mood, and aesthetic, telling interwoven stories of love, loss, and longing. Every detail from the lyrics to the production style was chosen to evoke a sense of nostalgia and raw emotion that would connect with listeners on a deep, personal level. Now, this is a perfect example of setting SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Taylor knew exactly what she wanted folklore to achieve, not just in terms of sales or streaming numbers, but in how it made people feel and the stories it would tell. Her goals were clear: explore a new indie folk sound, create a cohesive narrative that flowed seamlessly from one track to another, and resonate with an audience craving authenticity and introspection during a turbulent time. By setting these specific goals, Taylor could measure her progress, like the emotional impact of each song, or the critical acclaim from new music circles she hadn't previously reached. She ensured her objectives were achievable by collaborating with trusted producers and writers who shared her vision. Her goals were highly relevant, aligning perfectly with her brand evolution and the changing landscape of the music industry. And finally, she worked within a time frame, releasing the album during a period when the world needed a comforting escape, making her timing just as strategic as the music itself. Taylor Swift also understands the power of collaboration. She often brings in trusted collaborators like Jack Antonoff and Aaron Dessner to brainstorm, experiment, and refine her ideas. These partnerships allow her to explore different perspectives, expand her creative horizons, and produce songs that are richer and more diverse in sound. And you can do the same. You should know that to grow in any field, you must surround yourself with people who challenge you and inspire you. Take a moment if you need it and think about it. Do you have a go-to person for brainstorming or feedback? Whether it's friends, mentors, or members of a mastermind group, brainstorming with others not only brings fresh ideas, but also holds you accountable and pushes you to think outside the box. Now let me ask you this: how frustrated do you get when you face one of those inevitable creative blocks? How many times did you give up because you couldn't write a word or take one action? Like all creators, Taylor Swift isn't immune to creative blocks. But what sets her apart is her ability to navigate through them with intention and strategy. One of her key techniques is changing her environment. When she feels stuck, she often switches up her surroundings. Maybe working in a different room or taking a walk in nature. This simple shift can help reset her mind and spark fresh ideas. Another trick she uses is to switch tasks entirely. If lyrics aren't flowing, then she might focus on composing music instead or work on a different creative project. By allowing her mind to move freely between tasks, she avoids the frustration of a stagnant creative block. Research shows that taking short breaks can significantly boost creative thinking and productivity. Taylor is known for taking short, intentional breaks. Whether it's grabbing a cup of coffee or playing with her cats, these moments of rest help her recharge and return to her work with a fresh perspective. But we all know that pushing through blocks and lack of inspiration isn't always enough. The best idea is worthless if it's not executed well. And Taylor Swift is not only a creative genius, she's also a master at execution. And at the heart of this precision is one essential skill. That is masterful time management. With countless projects on her plate, like album releases, world tours, and media appearances, how does she get it all done without burning out? One of her key strategies is time blocking. Taylor schedules dedicated time slots for specific tasks, whether it's writing new songs, rehearsing for a tour, or recording in the studio. By blocking out her time in advance, she ensures she's fully focused on one task at a time, minimizing distractions and maximizing productivity. Another technique she uses is the Pomodoro method, breaking her work into short, intense intervals of focus, usually 25 to 30 minutes, followed by a short break. This method helps maintain high levels of concentration and prevents burnout. I'm actually interested in knowing how many of you have tried time blocking or the Pomodoro technique. Please take a very short moment to tell me the answer down below. Going back to our subject, Taylor Swift isn't just a superstar by pure hazard. She's built her success on a foundation of consistent habits. One of her key practices is maintaining regular songwriting sessions. Taylor treats her creativity like a muscle that needs to be exercised regularly. By setting aside dedicated time for writing, she ensures that she is always honing her craft, even when inspiration doesn't strike immediately. This practice reflects the importance of habit formation in achieving long-term goals. Habits are the small, repeated actions that build up to big results over time. For Taylor, writing regularly isn't just about producing songs, but it's about staying creatively fit, so she's ready whenever inspiration hits. To build your own creative habits, start by identifying a time each day to focus on your craft, no matter how small the effort. Remember, it takes an average of 66 days to form a new habit. Start with just 15 minutes a day and gradually increase it. The key is consistency. And here's something you might not know unless you're a lifelong fan. Taylor Swift is always learning and adapting. Throughout her career, she's embraced new skills from playing different instruments to experimenting with various music genres. This adaptability is what keeps her relevant and resonant with different audiences, regardless of changing trends. Taylor's willingness to learn and adapt is about pushing her creative boundaries and keeping her artistry fresh and exciting. For anyone pursuing creative goals, adopting a growth mindset is key. It means welcoming challenges, seeing failures as opportunities to learn, and constantly seeking ways to improve. To foster a growth mindset, start by seeking new skills or perspectives that challenge you. Take a course, try a new technique, or even collaborate with someone outside your usual circle. Remember, growth happens outside your comfort zone. What new skill or challenge would you love to embrace this week? It can be very simple, but challenge yourself to follow through. But let me ask you this. Have you ever wondered what makes a great person truly unstoppable in their growth and success? It's not just talent. It's not just the sales and the world tours, but it's the ability to learn, adapt, and stay true to your vision. And Taylor Swift doesn't just move from one project to the next without looking back. She's mastered the art of self-reflection, constantly asking herself, what can I do better next time? After every album release or tour, Taylor takes a deep dive into her process, analyzing what worked well, what didn't, and what she could improve. This practice isn't just for global superstars. Self-reflection is a powerful tool for anyone aiming for continuous growth. Taking a step back allows you to see your journey with fresh eyes, uncover hidden strengths, and identify areas that need work. To start your own practice, try setting aside time each week to journal or schedule regular review periods. Ask yourself key questions like what went well this week? What could I have done differently? What did I learn? Even small insights can lead to significant breakthroughs over time. And here's another question. How do you grow and evolve while staying true to who you are? For Taylor Swift, the answer lies in balancing innovation with authenticity. Throughout her career, she has constantly reinvented her music, from country to pop to indie folk, all while holding on to her core values, honest storytelling and genuine connection with her fans. This balance between staying true to herself and embracing change is what makes her journey so relatable and inspiring. For anyone looking to grow, remember, it's not about changing who you are, but it's about becoming the best version of yourself while remaining true to your values. Think about your own journey. What are the values you hold close, no matter how much everything around you changes? Write them down and use them as your compass. You can save this video in your playlist to come back to it again anytime. But if we had to briefly recap the most critical things to learn about Taylor Swift's incredible creative process, is that she finds inspiration in everyday moments. She sets clear and specific goals. She embraces collaboration, and she pushes through creative blocks with resilience. We've seen her prioritize high-impact activities, manage her time with precision, and build sustainable habits that fuel her creativity. We also saw how self-reflection and staying true to your core values helps you evolve in the best way. Now it's your turn. Think about the steps we discussed today. Which one resonates with you the most? Is it setting clearer goals, building consistent habits, or maybe staying true to your core values while evolving? Whatever it is, take a moment to reflect on how you can apply it in your own journey. Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear how you're planning to turn your own ideas into action. Speak your goals into the universe. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps me grow the channel and create more content for you that brings you real value in your life. Subscribe for more insights and click the notification bell so you never miss an update. And because you watched the video until it's done, you'll always be number one.